So I've been called weak, naive, told I don't live in the real world, that grace and empathy and hope are cute, but they're not how things actually work out in the real world. And you know what? I'm kind of tired of being nice about this, so let's not be nice today. We are living in a world that tells you over and over that nobody's coming to help you. There's no government, no system, no institution that has your back. So don't depend on anyone. Take care of yourself. Look out for you and yours. That's all you're going to get. It's a world that's angry and divided and looking for someone to blame. Nobody agrees anymore on anything. So we've kind of split into these tribes that don't even try to understand each other. They just attack what they never bothered to learn or understand. Sometimes it feels like respect and decency have somehow become a punchline. And meanwhile, the people throwing out the anger and the cynicism and the I see through all the bullshit attitude, they get to call themselves realistic, smart, tough. Like being hardened is the same thing as being right. And I'm supposedly the crazy one because I still think people deserve grace. Growing up, I always had a name. People in my family called me their tender heart bear because I picked up strays, animals, people, didn't matter. I always felt what was going on around me. I felt sorry for people who were struggling, and I always wanted to help. And here in the South, where I live, we have a phrase for that. People always say, bless her heart. Now, if you know, you know. It's an insult and pity wrapped together and then handed to you with a smile, usually. And that's what Karen got me. Not admiration, but a polite little pat on the head that says, oh, sweet girl, she just doesn't get it yet. I spent my whole life being told that the way I move through the world is a little pathetic. So here's what I want to say to that. Being angry is easy. Angry doesn't ask anything of you. It just needs a target. Judging someone is easy. You take one glance at someone and you've made a decision. Don't need any information other than that. Rolling past a person who's struggling and without feeling a simple emotion of sympathy. Easy. You don't even have to slow down. Indifferent costs you nothing. Selfishness costs you nothing. You can go your entire life never once caring about anyone but yourself and never pay a single price for it, at least not that anyone can ever see. And oh, my favorite, cynicism. Cynicism might be the easiest one of all because it gets to dress itself up as being intelligent. It's always the cynic that says, well, the reality is, and fill in the blank for whatever bleak fact about politics or people or the state of the world proves that they were right to stop caring. But since when did choosing hope, choosing joy, choosing to believe in people become the same thing as denying facts? I know the facts. I just haven't let them be the only thing that gets to speak and gets space in my head. You want to know what's actually hard? It's actually hard showing up with grace to someone who's acting like a complete asshole to you in the moment, not after you've had time to calm down. What's hard is having empathy for a guy on the corner with a sign, and instead of looking away like everyone else does. Genuinely respecting someone who's loud and obnoxious about beliefs that you don't share. Not just tolerating them, not just biting your tongue, but actually respecting where they're coming from. Choosing hope when there's no evidence of hope at all and it's not warranted. Or choosing joy when everything around you says you have no business feeling it. You think this is easy for me? You think I don't want to just break sometimes, just give up, get hard, be cynical like everyone else. You don't think I see exactly how shitty some of this is? How hard it actually is to find a solution or a reason for hope on some days? You don't think I understand what evil looks like, what darkness actually looks like up close? Have you ever once asked me why I still believe what I believe, knowing all that? Or do you just decide that it's easier to call it naive? That's not weak. That's one of the hardest things a person can do. Cynicism doesn't take strength. It takes strength to still actually give a damn every day on purpose when nothing and nobody is making you. And honestly, some days it would be incredible to just let go, to not give a single crap what the neighborhood Karen has to say about her cats just one more time, to not have to sit and nod through a coworker whining about a promotion they didn't get for the fourth or fifth time this month and actually mean it, all the while knowing that they could probably stab you in the back the next day or the next time they have a chance. Or to join in when everybody's piling on some group of people, agreeing how stupid or idiotic, how beneath us they all are, and just let myself feel that rush of being on the right side for once. I don't know, hate feels good when you can aim it at someone that you've decided deserves it. It feels clean. It feels like relief. And I get it. And I understand the appeal completely because some days that's what I want too. But I don't know, I'm not willing to pay that price, not at the cost of my humanity. And I just want to be clear about something because I can already hear this. This isn't about tolerating abuse or staying in something toxic or pretending that evil doesn't exist in the world. Grace and empathy is not the same thing as having no boundaries. You can hold both. You can extend real empathy to people and still protect yourself from the ones who would actually take advantage of it. And that's actually a whole video on its own. Boundaries deserve their own timeline, not a rushed footnote here, but I wasn't going to go through this video without saying that. So call me naive. Call me a tender heart bear if you want. I'll wear it proudly. I know exactly how dark this world can get, probably better than some of the people calling me soft. And I'm not choosing hope because I'm blind to how bad things are. I'm choosing it in spite of how bad things are. And there's something that I keep coming back to that I just can't let go of. Every time we let go of that, every time we choose the easy anger instead, we choose to be indifferent because it's easy, the easy hate. We don't just get a little harder or a little bit more cynical. And we don't get to say that that's reality. We give something up and something that doesn't come back once it's gone. And I don't know what exactly to call it, except it's our humanity. And I think that's a far higher price to pay than anyone talks about when they're calling hope naive, or when someone has the audacity to choose joy or grace in the middle of some really hard stuff of life. So yeah, it costs me something every single time to still choose grace, to still choose joy, to still believe that there is good possible. And that's the whole point. Anything that costs nothing was never worth much to begin with. Anger is always going to be the easy option. Cynicism is always going to be the easy option. I just don't want easy anymore. So if this hits something in you, I would love to hear about it. Drop a comment. Let me know I'm wrong. Tell me if you're tired of easy too. Like, subscribe. If grace and hope sound harder and stronger to you than giving up ever will, then you're in the right place. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Drop me a comment and I'll see you on the next one.